Alright ladies, it's the beginning of this vlog. I'm headed to the airport because I'm going to another city for work. I'm all packed up and let's go.
Welcome to Feminine Takeoff, where peace and elegance meet progress, where your calm becomes your power and your dreams have wings. Morning light through.
Alright ladies, I am in Missouri. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see, there's literally a field, but I think it's just because I'm staying so far out. I'm gonna get dressed and then head to the conference, and then hopefully this will be a quick, easy few days. I can finish work and then just head to the next city where I'm going to work. Alright ladies, I decided to just throw some curls in my hair and wear all black. Okay, this will be good. I'm gonna brush it out in a second. Actually, let's do that now. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'll live. Yeah, that's perfect. Should I take my necklace out or in? No, we're gonna keep it in. It's more professional that way. Okay. Doesn't look perfect, but it will do until tomorrow. I am, after all, in the middle of nowhere. I think this is plenty. I am in the middle of nowhere, so I think this will do. All right, ladies, I will see you at the conference.
Dreams, soft perfume and porcelain gleam. A woman who builds and breathes in flow. She glows in rhythm the world can't know. Heavy affirmations. I am not in a rush. I rise in rhythm. My peace leads my purpose. Between ambition and stillness, there's me, grounded and golden. Between hustle and hush, there's balance in bloom. Farewell affirmations, I honor both softness and success. In motion, feminine takeoff, where every woman learns to land in herself again, not through perfection, but through presence, not through noise, but through knowing. Hate affirmations, I am becoming my calm. I move beautifully through change. I attract ease and elegance.
Even in the moments of healing, I am whole. Even in this moment of healing, my future holds love that does not break me. That love caresses me. I deserve that. I deserve it. The person who broke me will not kill me. I release what is not meant for me with grace. I'm allowed. And now I know that I deserve so much more. The person who broke me will not kill me. The love that matches my worth is still ahead of me. It is still out there for me. I am whole, even in the moments of healing. I am whole, even in this moment of healing. My future hold love that does not break me. What is not meant for me with grace. I really wanted to curl my hair, but I don't have time. It looks okay. I'm just gonna like maybe put 2 curls in the front, but I'm just gonna change and head out. Mwah.
The world slows down a little more. By affirmation, I move through my mornings with grace. My calm is magnetic, my softness is strength. Gold light on porcelain skin, gray strips from the places I've been. No rush, no race, no need to prove, just rhythm and breath, a feminine groove. By affirmation, I am in harmony with my pace.
Hi ladies, I am in the middle of nowhere traveling for work. I'm gonna be gone for a month. I knew that, but we have a dilemma. The dilemma is that my nails are breaking. Well, you know how I stick to a clear schedule when it comes to my nails? Well, I'm traveling, so that's a little bit harder to do. Ladies, can I tell you a secret? When I'm traveling for work, I try to have as little expense as I can. If anything I can't write off or have expense to the company I'm working with, then I try not to do it. And you know, with my nails, I usually like to get them done myself or go to a nail lady. But if we are in a recession, I need to be mindful of my spendings. And I'm actually also one of you guys have also requested that I do a financial video. And when you requested that, I realized that I'm not where I want to be financially, to be completely honest with you. So it cannot be the blind leading the blind when it comes to my channel. I've talked about this. Every experience, every advice that I give you is coming from lived experience. And so I'm like, well, what is a better way to show you how I save money, especially when I'm on the road and I need to still keep the things that make me feel most feminine? Things like getting a nice manicure, my hair being intact, and so on and forth. Just self-care things that for some people it might not seem like it's a big deal, but for me it's a big deal. And you ladies know I don't like to put press-on nails on. I think it's just, we're not gonna get into that right now, but I don't like to put press-on nails on. There's no judgment, no shade to anyone who does, but for me, I just do so many activities. And I also think being feminine is about having your nails done even when no one is looking. And so for me, when I just slap a press-on nails on, first, my nail underneath is not healthy, and also it's just, I don't know, something about it doesn't just seem like it shows true care for oneself, for one's nails. So because of that, I don't like to do press-on nails. So I need to get my nails done, of course, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. You guys see this field out here? Well, guess what? The dark, it means that that's just an empty field filled with grass. The lights, those are just highway lights. So I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. So because of that, I'm gonna do my nails myself. I'm gonna show you how I maintain my nails when I'm on the road. I specifically knew that I was gonna be on the road and I didn't want to spend money getting my nails done. So because of that, I brought my own kits. So I brought my own like kits and everything. I'll show you everything that I brought, and we will be doing our nails together. Have my UV light. So I usually use a really big UV light, but because I'm traveling, I just like to have a very small UV light. I'll show you how I take it apart in just a second. So that'll be it. I have my nail gel, I have my gel X, I have my antiseptic spray, basically alcohol, I have my UV light, and I have my colors, my nail files, and my brushes to put the gel on. So let's get this nail done, shall we? All right, ladies, so I've showed you everything that I brought with me, that I packed with me. So let's unbox this. I've had it for a long time. I got off of Amazon, I believe. I'm actually gonna link it in the description. Either this was a gift from my sister or I got it from Amazon, but I remember my sister having something to do with this. So I don't know if maybe I think I brought her one, or maybe she bought me one and then I sent her one. I don't know, but it's on Amazon, so I am definitely going to link it in my affiliate link or in the description below. I'll link it below. So let's open it. So it's very compact, and so the reason why I love it, I was able to just bring it as is, and this is how it comes. I was traveling and it was in my luggage, so in my checked luggage. So it's, let's see, it didn't actually get messed up too much, only one thing came out. So ladies, it comes like this. It comes with these things that you put on the drill, and it comes with different sizes of drills. And let's see, this is the actual handheld drill that you put the head on. And then it also comes with a charger to power the handheld drill. I don't even know if this is what you call it. I don't know if you call it the handheld drill. I don't know. If you know, please comment below. I'm just butchering this, honestly, but you get what I'm trying to say. So I put this in. I'm gonna plug it in. When I'm putting certain things on, even, I mean, I know, but I've seen Final Destination, okay? So before I plug anything in a power outlet, I like to just have everything set up. So I don't like to put the drill or anything on until I am for sure ready, that I'm safe. I don't know, safety is so important to me. You guys know I have a background in aviation, so safety is like number one. Anyway, so I just put this on. This is just gonna help me take the gel off and the gel X off my nails. So let's do that. You just put it in like this, and this by itself is already smooth, so it's not gonna do anything. What's gonna do something is this thing. It's just one of the I don't want it to fall. It's just one of these little sandpaper ragged things. So anyway, I put it on. This one is a little old one. I need to replace it, but I actually like it. It gives me comfort that it's like a little bit worn and used. But anyway, and now it's ready. So once you turn it on, it's gonna start like moving around, and then I can just file the nails down. I'll show you that now. So now that everything is all ready, now I'm gonna plug it into the wall. And you can see it has different settings. So it has reverse, forward, and this little dial here, let me see if I can show you a little closer. So it should have reverse, forward, and this little dial here tells you, lets you pick the speed in which you want this thing to turn, whether it is going forward or counterclockwise, and the speed of it. So that will be that. And oh, before I say, I'm not gonna put that up yet because I just need to file my fingers. I should probably do this in the bathroom. I don't feel like it. We're gonna stay right here. Just give me 1 second. All right, ladies, so let me show you the UV light. It's the smallest, cutest thing. So it looks like this, and then like, let's say you put it under a table, you just put your nails under, and it comes with a cord like this, and I just plug it inside of an outlet. And I'm going to show you, you turn it on like this. You see it's already on. Let's say that it's on. This is like my hand is a table. You just like, after you put the gel polish on, you just place it underneath like this to cure it. All right, so that's ready. I'm going to place that on the side. Let me turn it off because I don't need it right now. Did I break it? No, you didn't. Christa. Christa. No. Oh no, it's not broken. Okay. It's not broken. False alarm. But all right, ladies, let's get started. Let me see if I can bring you just a little bit down further. So I'm also gonna go put my glasses on just because I don't want any of the things to get in my eye. So let me go get my glasses.
journey, learning how to rise again. With calm tucked in her heartbeat and dreams she holds with grace, she walks in quiet power, bringing light into her space. We were told that softness slows us down, but we know better now. Our calm is our compass, our breath is our runway. We don't have to rush, we just have to bloom. Soft women rise, gently, steadily, beautifully. We move with intention.
Alright ladies, I just finished the conference and I am headed to my flight to my next city. I'll see you in the next city. I am struggling, ladies. You know when you just want to cry, but you're gonna just laugh instead? That's how I feel. But there was a lovely woman who gave me an umbrella. That's nice. Anyway, the things I do for money. Okay, I'll talk to you ladies when I get to the hotel. Right, I just got to the hotel. I ordered some pizza. You know, I'm going through difficulties in life. I'm so dramatic. You know, I'm going through it when I order bad food. And guess what I've got? I've got pizza! Anyway, I can't fully unpack just because I'm switching rooms tomorrow. I need another room, and I also need a suite that has maybe a kitchen or something because I'm gonna be here for quite some time. I'm gonna be working. Luckily, I got late checkout for tomorrow, so I'll figure it out. But ladies, it has been rough. It was raining outside. Oof, it has been difficult, but the things that I do for money, it's okay. I'm blessed. I'm so grateful. God always gives me opportunities. I'm so lucky that I get to travel for work, get my hotels paid for, and so on and forth. So, well, get my hotels paid for sometimes. But anyway, I'm just really glad that I get to travel for work and be grateful and get a nice room, a nice upgrade. So yeah, ladies. So let me go, and I feel like I look so crazy. You guys are not used to seeing me like this, right? Someone commented on one of my, I don't remember if it was TikTok or not, but they're like, oh my god, it looks like, you know, it takes a lot to maintain how you look. And I'm like, well, I'm human. This is how I look when I haven't slept in days and I've been working back to back. I'm still a human, just like any one of us. But like I said, femininity is about you choosing what kind of woman do you want to be. No matter what you're going through, no matter what difficulty, no matter how you're trying to grow in life and how you're trying to gain progress. And sometimes you're gonna look human. Sometimes your nails are not gonna be perfectly done. Remember the nails that we did the other day? Well, guess what? One of them broke. Can you see? It's really light. You can't really see it that well, but you see, it's just part of being human, part of being a woman. You're not gonna be perfect all the time, but try your best to be the most comfortable version of yourself. It's not about perfection. It's about just being in the skin that you like, that you appreciate being in. All right, ladies, let me go shower and settle down. I have my pillowcase on. All is good. The only thing that's missing is I wish I had some tea. This room doesn't have a microwave or a kitchen, so I can't warm. I mean, I guess I can use a coffee maker, but I don't like making tea from the coffee maker because I can taste the residue of the coffee inside of it. And now I've got my pizza. I ate a slice because I was a little hungry. I should have like gotten something healthy, but this was just from the hotels downstairs, the restaurant, and they didn't have soup or anything. I will probably order, but I just, you know what, let's just eat the pizza and go to bed. I worry that if I don't sleep well, I'm gonna get a cold or sick, and I really don't want to get sick given that I'm gonna be traveling for so long. But ladies, all is good now. I'm all showered in, I'm all relaxed. I have a cute little view. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, maybe I'll show you tomorrow. But this is now our room. We're only in this room for less than 24 hours, so I'm not even gonna get any attached to it. I didn't really truly unpack. I just needed to get like essentials like the pillowcase, my nightgown, and then like my shower stuff. So I'm just excited to go into the room where we're gonna be settled in. So we'll actually, hopefully it has a nice view, and we'll actually do I'll do like maybe a mini tour of that one, or you'll see around it anyway. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. All right, ladies, I think if I'm not careful, I'm gonna get a little sick. So because of that, I planned a few things that I wanted to do. I'm here for 2 weeks almost. So like I'm here for, see, I'm here for 2 weeks, and I thought, do I want to push myself now? Like, I've just worked for days, flew in, finished work, flew into, hopped on a flight, and then am I gonna just go to do yoga and do all these things? And the answer is no. The answer is no, because I need to take care of myself now so that I can have longevity for the rest of my trip. So instead of getting up, going to do yoga like I planned to, yoga is gonna be there tomorrow. But you know what's not going to be? The rest that I give myself today. So because of that, I'm actually just gonna, I had breakfast, I'm gonna just go back to sleep. I don't work until later on this afternoon, so I'm just going to drink some tea, take care of myself, replenish myself, take care of myself so that I don't get sick throughout this. Because ladies, I am traveling, but I am traveling for work. And even if I wasn't traveling for work, I think that it's so important as a feminine being to listen to what your body is telling you. And right now my body is like, hey, I need a minute, princess. So guess what, princess, we're gonna give her a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna just get back into bed, sleep. I brought some tea with me. I think I might even take, last night I took some NyQuil a little bit, just to make sure if I'm getting a cold, just so I can knock that out. I'm gonna probably drink like a light, another light packet of like Theraflu or something, just to be safe, because I do feel like I might be coming down with a cold. I'm just gonna do some preventative measures and then rest it off. I still have to change the room, so yeah, I have a lot going on. So let's rest a little bit and then do that. And tomorrow we'll pick back up. We're gonna go to the sauna after work and just like rejuvenate ourselves, and see how we're gonna handle the rest of the week. I was just telling someone, I don't know if it was you guys, but I was just saying how I haven't been sick all year. I think it was you guys in the previous video, and I think I jinxed myself. And this couldn't be the worst time that I would get sick. So yeah, let me just give myself some grace and rest. So I will see you ladies very soon. All right, ladies, so it's the next day. We are gonna pack up. We are literally disheveled. Let's see. So I'm just going to pack up to prepare to move to the other room. The other room is not ready, unfortunately, right now, but anything can change, right? So luckily I was able to get late checkout until 4 p.m., but I have to work before then. So let's see what we're gonna do. Forgive me, I know I look crazy, but ladies, I'm trying to survive. And you know what's funny? So every week, or I try, you guys see my vlogs and my videos, I love to go to the sauna and the steam room quite often. And I haven't been in 1 week because I was in the middle of nowhere, right? I haven't gotten a chance to be, and look, I haven't been sick in a year. I'm feeling like maybe I'm gonna be sick. I feel so unlike myself. So oftentimes this is also just a way to show that the things that you do that reinforce your softness in life might seem absurd to people who are already used to being in survival mode, people who are used to being sick every 3 months, every 6 months, or every month sometimes even. They might say, oh my god, you're always on the spot, what's the benefit of that, right? But this is it. This is being in a frenzy. Like, I feel like I'm so distressed. I feel like, I don't know, just not like myself, right? So this is again just to tell you that what you're doing with your life, with your process, might not always make sense to other people, but as long as it makes sense to you, then that's all that matters. Your system is for you. Your femininity, whatever drives you into peace, drives you into calm femininity, and feeling like you are thriving, that only needs to make sense to you. That's it. So, all right, I'm gonna finish packing. I have so much to do this morning. I couldn't find a designated place for a spa that wasn't too expensive. I have some ideas, but let me think about it. I know that the YMCA has a steam room and spa. I think I call them, their day pass is like $25. Let's see. Also, there's a gym, Equinox. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to pay for like a yearly membership. I mean, you can do it monthly, but there's no Equinox in my hometown. That's why I actually don't have it. I'm part of like another similar, I'm part of a Lifetime Fitness. But the reason why I don't also have an Equinox is because they don't have one where I live. They have one where I travel sometimes, but not where I live. And you know, that's important for me to have a home-based gym. So I'm gonna maybe try to like see. I think that would be absurd. I think it would be completely absurd to get an Equinox gym membership just to go to the spa for this month. So that's not a good idea. I just want something that's like not crazy expensive, but that's also good and like clean, and you know, that I can feel comfortable and kind of safe going to, right? I know that the YMCA should be fine, but let's see. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna finish packing and then I'm gonna shower, get ready for work. It's noon. I have to go to work in about 3 hours or 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna pack. Then I'm gonna go downstairs. Hopefully the room is ready. If not, the room is ready, I'm just gonna store my luggage and then I'm gonna go to work and then figure it out when I get back. I feel so uprooted. This is not normal for me. I absolutely hate this feeling, but I am rolling with the punches and we're gonna figure it all out. Thanks for coming along with me. Honestly, ladies, I also even thought about maybe not vlogging this portion, just because I'm not used to you guys seeing me disheveled like this. You know, I'm also not used to you guys seeing me like not poised or not calm or not settled in myself. But then I thought, well, how am I going to show you guys, you ladies, that I am a human being like all of us, right? So let me show you how I go through difficulty and how I try to emotionally regulate and go through it. All right. And also, one person's idea of difficulty might not be someone else's idea of difficulty. Someone else's idea of difficulty may be like working a 14-hour shift as a welder, you know? And so me saying that I'm not able to go to the spa this week might be offensive to some people, right? Oh, but again, we all have things in our lives that we are going through. Beyond, you know, going to the spa, you guys have talked about, you know, things that I'm experiencing in my life, immigration things, and so trust me, my life is not peach and dandy and really fun and just la la la. But because I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure, that's why there's some things that need to like reduce my pressure, and the spas and the stuff like that are really important for it. But not to be, but also to remember not to break the bank, right? I would never overspend just to go to a spa, just to get a massage. I have a membership, that's why it's included in my monthly budget. I try to like keep certain things in place, so although it might look like I'm like living this luxury lavish life, it's all planned, it's all budgeted, and it all kind of makes sense in a way. It's not just spontaneously done. When you try to do something spontaneously, especially if you don't have the budget for it, it is gonna cost you a lot, you know? For example, being able to go to like a club lounge and eating breakfast. If you think, oh my god, I want to purchase a club lounge pass or like and put it in the rate, that's gonna maybe cost you an extra $100 or $200 just to get that. But because I travel so much, I have access to that. Or let's say go into like an airport lounge. If you have a credit card that can give you free access to that lounge, then you have access to that lounge. But if you're like, oh, I want to pay for that lounge, you might have to pay 60, 100 or however much. Some of the lounges you can't even pay to get in. You just have to be part of it, part of that club. But just to show you that sometimes when you want to be spontaneous and just keep up with the Joneses, it's not always what it seems, but it's just, how can I word this? Sometimes the goal is not to keep up with the Joneses, it's to understand what are the loopholes, how are you able to maintain this lifestyle, how are you able to incorporate this lifestyle in your life without breaking the bank, without doing it spontaneously. All right, of course there are places, I'm in the middle of LA, I can find a spa. There's a Ritz-Carlton right across the street from me. I can go to their spa. I can spend $300-400, book a massage, and go to their spa. But does that make sense in the long run with the financial goals that I have? No, it doesn't, right? So I'm trying to think, am I going to go to the YMCA for $25 a day? Am I going to like maybe find another gym and maybe see if I can add that as part of like my monthly gym membership, you know? So find little ways to include the lifestyle of your needs into your life without doing it spontaneously, because anything that you do spontaneously, you're gonna pay spontaneously for that price as well. All right, so ladies, I hope I didn't ramble too much. Let me finish packing and start the day. I will see you very soon. Mwah.
Even when doubts begin to creep, the heart holds promises to keep.
By the way, ladies, because I travel so much, it's so important, again, just adding little details to your life that might not seem like it's much, but I bought this, like I bought a bulk of it and just packed it, cut it up, put it in different luggages. You guys know me, if I like something or I need something, I put so many of it in different bags, so that way if I accidentally take the wrong purse, every purse has it, right? Every pieces of luggage has it. So I travel with like a Dayquil, and last night when I wasn't feeling that well, I was able to take it. If I don't know, this, I bought this in bulk, so it was cheaper. But let's say that I didn't have this packed already in my luggage, it would have cost me maybe a lot, like not a lot, but it would have cost me like an extra $20 to get it. Maybe Uber Eats it, because it was pouring down outside, I wasn't gonna go out there. So maybe, or like Instacart or DoorDash it, that would have been an extra $5 or $10 just for the delivery fee. It would have cost me $30 or more just to have it to take. But guess what? Because I've packed it in my luggage just in case I would get feel sick or not feel well, guess what? I have it. I didn't spend any money to get it, and my life is convenience, even though I was going through inconveniences. So this is what I want to show you about femininity. It's about finding ways to small and protect yourself, or looking ahead to spare yourself of troubles that may be forthcoming. Now, I'm not saying like be crazy about it and just like try to pack every single thing in your luggage. Maybe you don't have space, or maybe you don't travel, so you don't need to do that. But every single thing in your life, try to find ways to think, how would me thinking ahead, how would that prepare me in case there's an inconvenience? For example, the toilet paper. If you stock up with toilet paper, of course, don't go overboard. But if you buy some things in bulk, let's say that there's a month where you're ultra busy, or there's a month like in the beginning of the pandemic when toilet paper was like rare because everybody was buying it. Well, if you've already pre-bulk purchased, you wouldn't panic when it's low or when it's not so readily accessible, because well, you already should have a few of them in your possession, you see. So again, femininity, at least for me, right, or just having an peaceful life, is to find ways to just soothe yourself and have things readily accessible to you, and not be scrambling when you need it at that time, because it's always usually either going to cost you time, a resource of some sort, to get something accessible to you that you don't have access to. Again, please don't be crazy with this. You don't have to just always like hoard things because you're like, oh my god, what if I need this? No, use discernment. But you know the things that you need in your life the most often, and you know yourself, so use that tactic to give yourself or get yourself to be prepared for when you need it. All right, so that's a little chit chat I want to talk to you about. Let's finish packing.
Soft women rise like dawn in the skies, graceful as shadows with fire in their eyes. Not loud but steady, not hard but wise. Soft women rise, oh soft women rise. Her steps leave echoes, though light they fall. She threads her power through silken thrall. No storm she needs, no thunders crash. Her strength a flame, not a fleeting flash. Do you see her?
These are my heels for work. I have to wear this at work. So if you ever see me wearing sneakers, I don't always wear these specific ones, but sometimes I have to wear heels for work. That's why you usually see me wearing sneakers instead of the shoe that matches the outfit, because I usually get to work and then change.
The rhythm she keeps, a quiet rebellion where courage sleeps. Soft women rise like
Take a shower.
A drug. The queen is.
Alright ladies, I just finished taking a shower and I'm gonna listen to a sermon. That's why I have my earphones in. I love listening to like the word of God when I'm getting ready. Usually I like to listen to a calm meditation. Even sometimes I listen to my own little meditations, but today I've been needing to listen to Pastor R.C. Blake's and his work, Chef's Kiss. But anyway, I'm gonna listen to that and get ready. I have about an hour to get ready. Well, I'm hoping I get ready in 30 minutes.
Contingent.
But let's try an hour. Let me just connect my earpod just so that I'm not like, copyright or whatever.
On his opinion and is watching for consistent, actionable investment. Well, if you really feel that way about me, I should see this showing up and how you follow through with all of this
It's dying. That's what you're telling me. You're dying. I thought I charged you. Ooh, I burned my hand. It didn't burn. It was just hot. So dramatic.
Thunders crash, her strength a flame, not a fleeting flash. Do you see her sway?
I don't know, ladies. I'm tired. My throat is scratchy. But I'm happy. I don't know. I feel like when I listen to the word of God, I'm just like downloading his light, you know? I can't wait to move to the other room and like unpack. I hate living out of a suitcase. I really hate it. For someone who travels out a lot, I hate not being like settled. I want to be able to sit down by the window, do my makeup, like, you know, you ladies know how we do. 1 second. Today is the first day, so I need to like show up looking like God has blessed thee. Okay, the only thing is that my hair is not clean, so but we're gonna do our best.
Story flows in every glance. Her wisdom shows. She's velvet wrapped round steel unseen. A softer force. Yeah.
I love doing my makeup. I don't know, sometimes I talk to women who are like, I don't like doing my makeup. I don't know, I love doing my makeup. Of course, sometimes if you have to do it a lot for work, I don't know, but even then, I just love being a woman and just like doing me. I love it. Okay, that's it. This is one of the easiest sample makeup that is like a complete beat, but it doesn't take that long. Ladies, I've always talked about how it's so important that your makeup just accentuates your features, you know. So my features, I love all of my face. I mean this in the most humble way. I know that the world doesn't like when we women like ourselves, but I love myself and I like myself. But anyway, I love my cheekbones. For a long time I didn't like them because when I smile they become like a little bubble like this, you see. But I don't know, I've grown to love them. I love everything about my face. So when I'm doing my makeup, that's why I highlight under my eye. You'll see I put a little highlight on my cheek later. I'll do that later. I love my eyelashes. I like a lot of things about myself, my skin. So because of that, I like to just do my makeup that accentuates and brings out those things that I like. And there's nothing wrong with, ladies, liking yourself. And this, of course, be modest about it. And of course, someone is showing signs of insecurity, don't be like, oh yeah, well, I love myself, you know, don't do that. but just, it's okay to like what you see. That's the whole point of being human. God created us in this beautiful world so that we can like what he created, us included, you know.
Moving light on my cheek. Little jar, little secret I keep. Powder cloud, like a soft hello. lips in bloom as the colors glow. I am lovely before the rose, beautiful woman from head to toes, then a touch of shine, a line above. I'm still myself.
I think the room is ready, ladies. Okay, let's see. I think I just got a notification in the app, so let's see it. Oh, what time is it? Oh my god, I'm completely not even keeping track of time.
Mirror, meet my glow. Lift my chin with a knowing smile, tracing wings on my eyes a while. Every shade is a note, not a mask, just a bridal way of the same old jazz. I am lovely before the rose, beautiful woman from head to toes, then a touch of shine, a line above. I'm still myself, and mirror meet my glow. Bare or brushed, I'm the same inside. First I love the face, no color can hide. Then I paint my joy and softly let it show. I am the beauty, and makeup's just the glow.
So this is it, ladies. I'm just gonna put a jacket on because I'm gonna be walking. I don't know if it's raining outside still or not, but this is the finished look. This is just for me to walk to the convention in case it's a little bit cold. If it's too cold, I'll also put my trench coat on, the beige one, the all beige one that you saw, and then I'll put my sneakers on. So that'll be all for today. Thank you so much for keeping up with me. I'll see you very, very soon. Mwah. It's so sweet! Ah! Ah, it's so sweet! Sweet, it's so sweet! Okay, we can actually see the Hollywood sign. Let me show you. We can actually see the Hollywood sign, I think. Can we? There it is. Can we see it from the bedroom? Can we? Yes, we can see it from the bed. Okay. So while I'm in bed and lounging, I can look out and see the Hollywood sign. Magnifique. Perfect. A little bribing and sweet talking will lend you things. All right, ladies, I gotta get to work now, so let's talk later. Mwah. All right, I've got my pizza, I've got my new room. Let's go to work. All right, ladies, let's go to work. Hello. All right, ladies, I just finished work. I'm walking back. I'm trying to be fast because I'm walking back by myself. We're not supposed to because it's dark outside. It's not safe. But I just need to walk back fast. But anyway, I will see you when I get back to the room and we're gonna unpack together. Ciao. All right, ladies, I'm home. Well, I mean, like home, back to my hotel because you know it's gonna be my home for the next, you know, a few weeks or days or whatever long I'm here. The work day today was a breeze and I get to unpack into my new home. So let's go ahead and do that. I have my luggage and everything with me. It is 10 o'clock. I just finished working and I'm a little bit tired, honestly, and I have to go work in the morning. So I'm gonna try to unpack everything today just because I really need to settle in. The first few days, if I do not settle in, I'm just gonna be living out of a suitcase and that is no bueno. And you know, given that I'm not feeling like very well, I think it's so important that I unpack so that way I'm comfortable. My throat still feels dry and a little scratchy. I don't feel like I'm sick, but I don't know, I feel like I can get rid of this feeling the moment I go to like a steam room or sauna, but I can't seem to find any. I work tomorrow morning at like 10 a.m. and I'm gonna try to like maybe even get up at 7 and go find a place, but it's just gonna be so tedious. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I really need access to a sauna. I didn't realize how important this is into my daily lifestyle until I'm without it, and I'm like, whoa. So I don't know what to do. Okay, well, let's unpack now. I have some pizza. I have some leftover pizza in the microwave from last night. Yes, I kept my pizza and I'm going to eat it. Yes. Let's actually eat it now. I'm starving. Please, I truly feel like if I don't get myself to a sauna, I'm gonna get really sick. I'm starting to feel like a little bit kind of sick. Seriously. Anyway, this is my nice juicy pizza. I love like a nice cheesy pizza, ladies. Alright, ladies, now that I've eaten my pizza, now let's go unpack. I feel like now I have momentum, even though I'm a little tired. Let's use that momentum up, otherwise I'm gonna be just so lazy. I already feel so lazy as we speak.
She speaks in whispers, her voice a breeze, a tender ripple across calm seas. No need to shout, no need to fight. She bends the day, she shapes the night. Soft women rise like dawn in the skies, graceful as shadows with fire in their eyes. Not loud but steady, not hard but wise. Soft women rise, oh soft women rise. Her steps leave echoes, though light they fall. She threads her power through silken thrall. No storm she needs.
All right, ladies, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:48 and I ordered a whole bunch of groceries. My flowers, I ordered flowers The flowers didn't arrive. Some things arrived, but I'm exhausted. As you can see, I feel like this is I look like I'm struggling. It's because I am. So I'm just going to take a shower, do my night care routine, and then go to bed because I do have to work in about 9 hours and I just don't have any more energy in me. My throat hurts. I made some tea, so I'm just gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna get ready for bed and then try to unpack tomorrow. I kind of unpacked, but I didn't like nicely hang my things, and I like to just have my things nicely hanged as I would when I'm home, so that way I don't feel like I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm not like uprooted. But right now, sleep is so important because otherwise I'm gonna actually be sick, and I really don't want to be sick. So I will see you ladies in the morning. Good night.
Soft glow rising in the quiet of the day. Grace in my footsteps, letting worry drift away. And in this little sisterhood we breathe, we grow. Feminine takeoff, where our softness starts to flow. Darling, you're not made to come undone. The world won't crumble if you press pause. Take a moment, no need for applause. Take it slow, let the world spin without you. It's okay to stop, to breathe, to renew.
Guys, I'm sick. Oh my god. I literally said that I haven't been sick all year. I said that last week, and look, now I'm sick. Great. So anyway, I called out of work and I just need to rest. I'm gonna sleep in, have some breakfast, and just take it easy.
The strongest hearts know when to rest. Self-care, my dear, is feminine at its best. A fevered mind, a body stretched thin, running on fumes. Where do we begin? Pull the blinds, let the sunlight fade. Your health's a treasure, don't let it trade. No guilt, no shame, just quiet grace. Find your rhythm in a softer space. Take it slow, let the world spin without you. It's okay to stop, to breathe, to renew. The strongest hearts know when to rest. Self-care, my dear, is feminine at its best.
I got a mirror for my room because apparently the hotel doesn't have a vanity mirror. They usually do, but they don't have one, and I really wanted to like wake up in the morning, do my makeup, not standing up in the bathroom, but just sitting down. Let me show you. I wanted to be able to sit down here and do my makeup, so I got a little mirror from Target. Oh, perfect, so that I can like have the view. It's perfect. Excuse this bowl. So last night I was feeling so congested that I put hot water inside of a bowl and then it steams because I don't have access to a steam room here. And you know I go to the steam room in the summer every single day when I'm home. So because I'm traveling, I didn't have access to that. So I just boiled hot water, poured it into here and put the towel and covered my head with it. I'm gonna also do it tonight just to like get rid of my congestion so that I can be tip-top for work tomorrow. I was able to pick up some food and so I'm gonna have that for dinner tonight. I was even able to pick up also some wonton soup. I just feel like soup will be so good for me right now because I'm a little under the weather. It's gonna be so good. I'm actually really excited to have this wonton soup. Oh, that felt so good, ladies. So this is what I actually use to pretend I'm steaming. It's just so good for like decongestion in case you're congested. I was congested earlier today and it's just so good. I feel like it's just such a good way. It kind of also steams your face a little bit, so I love the feeling. You ladies know I love spending time in the steam room and the sauna, but I just don't have access to it right now just because I'm traveling for work. So this is another way to go on about it if you just don't have a steam room to go into. But just be careful when you're doing this, ladies. Remember, the water is a hot, boiling hot water, so you don't want to you want to be very, very careful. Otherwise you could really hurt yourself. You really need to know what you're doing. I don't advise trying this at home if you're under 18. Okay, or if you don't know what you're doing, I truly don't. But anyway, I already feel so rejuvenated. I'm gonna wind down now. I didn't do my devotionals this morning just because I was not feeling well at all. I was in bed all morning before I went out and did the day. So I'm gonna actually do my devotionals tonight. I'm gonna take a shower, take my makeup off, get into bed, do my devotionals, and then go to sleep because I do have work tomorrow. And I also want to do yoga early in the morning, but let's see how that goes. If I don't make it, I'll probably just go to the fitness center and work out a little bit. But it's been so nice taking you ladies with me today. I hope you get a glimpse of how my life is when I am traveling for work. I think oftentimes when people hear that I'm traveling for work, they think it's like so glamorous and I'm like going to all these fun things. When I first started traveling for work, I won't lie, I did go to like a lot of dinners. I did try to go to shows every time I was in a new city, but I've been in this city for many times, many years, so I've seen the shows. I mean, I could rewatch them. I'm sure there are new ones that I could see, but I don't know. This season of my life, it's building season. I told you ladies I had to start all over. I feel like I have to start all over, just like mentally, spiritually, even financially. So I'm gonna try not to spend as much money. But anyway, yeah, so this is how I travel for work, how I keep my skin, my mind, my spirit, my wellness intact by just finding little ways to soothe myself as I would at home, but on the road. So I hope this helps, but definitely if you're congested or you're feeling like an itchy throat or whatever, I think just having steam or heat go through your system could really help with that. But again, excuse me, but again ladies, just be careful when you're handling hot water like this. Please be careful. Okay, so that will be all. I will see you in bed.
The moon takes its time, the tides
even though I worked a really long day, I just really love showing you how I tap into my femininity throughout my day, and how I would also like to show you to tap into your femininity no matter how busy your schedule can be. Femininity is truly you as a woman deciding to tap into yourself, to rest into yourself, to find many, many meanings behind it. So now, after long days of work, I'm actually choosing to film a mini video for you. Be sure to be on the lookout for it. It's actually going to be part of the 30 Days to Softness mini series, and I can't wait for you to see it. But it is briefly going to be on how to breathe and rest into your femininity, because no matter where you are in life, being feminine simply means that you are deciding to tap into the womanly version of you and to rest into her. So I can't wait to show you how I take off to better myself and rest into my femininity. I'll see you soon. All right, ladies, I just finished filming downstairs by the poolside, and I have a little sauna session. I booked a private sauna suite, and this is my first time booking something like that. I booked it at a place called Glow Well. You ladies know how I love spending time in the steam room and the saunas, and since I travel for work, sometimes it's not easily accessible at a good price, or a price that I would want to pay for it. But I found a spot on ClassPass, and this is not a sponsor video. I personally use ClassPass when I'm traveling, in addition to like my other gym memberships. But anyway, I booked a sweat session. It's like a private suite session where you can go and like sweat. I don't know, I've never been. I'll be taking you ladies with me. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. It's not very far from my hotel, and I'm staying in downtown LA. I should be fine as far as safety, but I'm just gonna walk there, and maybe if it gets late later on, it's only about almost 7. It's like 6:30 right now. So I'm gonna go, and if I feel like it's a little bit too dangerous to walk back, it's only a 10-minute walk, then I will probably just Uber back. But right now, I'm just gonna go now. I just brought water with me and like a robe that I can change into. I've never been, so I don't really know what to expect, but I know that I'm gonna sweat in the sauna, and that's good enough for me. So anyway, ladies, I will see you soon. Ciao.
To the New York ladies catching midnight trains from Sydney's sands to Milan streets. You've got the rhythm, you've got the heat. Oh, I see you watching with flair. Your elegance lingers, it perfumes the air. To all the lovely ladies, near and far, wherever you are, you're my guiding star. You shine so bright, your beauty divine. Thank you for your time, for sharing your shine. Christa at FeminineTakeOff, oh, what a view.
All right, ladies, I am in bed, and actually there is this movie. It's called Grandmas Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And when I first moved to the US, I didn't speak English, but I went to the Dollar Tree and I got the DVD tape for it. I would just watch it, and I used to just sing the song, and I didn't even speak English. And so every time this movie comes around, it's just such a nostalgic feeling for me, and it's just bringing so many memories, and I'm just so grateful of how far I've come, ladies. I'm so grateful. And ladies, when I was in Africa, my mom bought me a t-shirt that said Los Angeles on it, and I was too embarrassed to wear the t-shirt because I'd never been to Los Angeles. That time I was in Africa, and I'll never forget, my mom was like, wear it, you never know, one day you might go there. And I used to be so embarrassed, but eventually over time, ladies, I have worked in LA. The first time I worked in LA, I used all of my penny to come to LA and work as a contract for a job. And I remember I was staying in like this dingy Airbnb, and it was so horrible. But anyway, now look, I can see the Hollywood sign from my bed. It's dark outside right now, but you could see the Hollywood sign from my bed in the daytime. You could see it when I'm doing my makeup. I was upgraded to a 1-bedroom suite with a kitchen, you know. Well, most rooms have kitchens here, but it's a suite, ladies. And I'm just thinking about how far I've come and how far I know I will get, because God never lets me down, and I don't think God will ever let you down either. But it did take a lot of intentionality, a lot of hard work, and a lot of just like shedding parts of me or people around me who just didn't share that vision. And I'm just so glad that I'm growing, and I'm also showing you guys. And even someday I feel like I'm gonna look back at these vlogs and I'm just gonna be so shocked. I'm gonna be so grateful, but I'm also so shocked. I'm just so filled with gratitude. It's Christmas time. I'm watching this movie that I used to watch when I didn't speak English, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, ladies, I look a little crazy. Let me just go to bed. I have to work. I have to get up at 6 a.m. So let me just go to bed soon. But I just wanted to share that with you. No matter where you are in this life, things will only look up for you. You just have to believe it, and you just have to position yourself for it. Okay? Anyway, ladies, let's always remember to take off to better ourselves. Good night.
To the dames in Paris sipping wine so sweet, to the queens of Cairo dancing to the beat, from Rio shores to Tokyo skies. Oh, your charm, your grace, it hypnotizes my eyes. To all the lovely ladies near and far, wherever you are, you're my guiding star. You shine so bright, your beauty divine.
Hi ladies, I finished work today and I wanted to just come and relax by the poolside and edit some videos and just take a moment to rest and breathe, and just remember the things that I'm grateful for. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I'm away from family because I have to work. But I gotta choose to call my family members and tell them that I love them and wish them happy Thanksgiving. And I'm just so grateful of the very little things in life. Sometimes that we find are mundane, or sometimes that we find that we are entitled to, but we're not always entitled to them. And if you can, take a moment, no matter how good or no matter how bad things are or that things are getting, just take a moment to have some gratitude. Have some gratitude for you and for everything that you've allowed yourself to overcome, no matter how difficult. And also have some gratitude for the people around you who love you, who respect you, who cherish you. People who were there when things were not very pretty. People who were there and they didn't do much, but they were just quiet and they silently supported you. Have some gratitude for those people. Even for the people who you had to let go of, but for the times where they were present in the ways that they were, whether it was good or bad. Just take a moment, feel gratitude, so that the doors of blessings can open up to you. The more we are grateful, the more we feel gratitude, no matter how big or little the experiences are, the more we are blessed with even better experiences. So I'm just taking a moment today to feel gratitude, especially during the holidays. Sometimes I can get over our head and go over our heads because maybe we feel entitled. And I've talked about this in a previous video. Feeling entitled to something is not necessarily a bad thing. You should have the desires that you have. And even in our feelings of entitlement, let's not forget to feel gratitude. I am so grateful to have each and every one of you here present. And we are growing and we are growing rapidly. And I'm so happy that I'm finally building this community of feminine beings that are ready to take off to better ourselves, take off to be whatever it is that we desire to be. So I will see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching me again. And as always, here with the Feminine Takeoff, we take off to better ourselves. Mwah.
Thank you for your time, for sharing your
Alright ladies, this is going to be the end of this vlog, sadly, but it's been so fun to record it and film it for you ladies. I hope you got to see a glimpse into my life and how I go on about my really busy schedule and how I go on about traveling and just maintaining my femininity. I hope you took a nugget or two from it, and I can't wait to see you in the next video or vlog. Thank you again. As always, here with the Feminine Takeoff, we take off to better ourselves. Mwah.
Christa, feminine takeoff. Oh, what a view.